Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angryprepper. So today's video, we're going to talk about, I guess, a heads up, if you will, on an outbreak that's been happening, in Africa, New Guinea to be exact. And what's going on there is there's an Ebola outbreak. Now, as of right now, I think 23 people or 25 people have been infected and 13 died. So it's not the end of the world, but it's something that I guess we should be watching, only because look what happened a couple years ago. Now, do I think this is more scare tactics? I don't know, and I'm unsure as of right now, because we all know that Ebola is pretty contagious, and the mortality rate, I think, is 25-30%. With that being said, this is something that nobody wants to catch, if it in fact is spreading as bad as it's spreading. So we should be on guard with this outbreak. I am not saying batten down the hatches, walk around in rubber suits and any of that bullshit. I have a suspicion it might hit here in the US just for more control, if you know what I mean. And once it gets here, I think it's going to be bad. Let's put it like this. I hope it doesn't get here. I hope it doesn't make its way to the United States, because that would just be astronomically bad, especially as contagious it is. And I think people would fall in line a lot easier. That's the other aspect of it. I think people would fall in line a lot easier if it came here and it was killing people a lot worse and higher numbers than COVID. And it absolutely would. Again, with a higher mortality rate, it is absolutely going to kill more people. And that's a hard one to write off, if you will. Meaning COVID, you know, I get hit by a car tomorrow. COVID killed him. He passed out. But with Ebola, you know when you have Ebola, right? And there are the same signs and symptoms with Ebola, whereas COVID, which is too all over the place. You know, you had a head cold, or you were in a hospital in fucking ICU with COVID, right? It was two opposite ends of the spectrum with COVID. But with Ebola, you're getting what you're getting, and you're getting the same signs and symptoms, and you are undoubtedly going to be A, scarred from it, or B, dead. Now, the reason why this Ebola infection, this round, if you will, is such an alarming factor is that Ebola can lie dormant in the body. I don't think COVID does the same thing. I don't know. We don't know yet. But Ebola lies dormant in the body. And the longest case of it lying dormant was 500 days. The reason why this is alarming is because the guy who had Ebola had it 5 years ago, and it just recently activated, if you will, or started infecting other people. Now they want to know, why was it laying so dormant in his body, and what triggered it to all of a sudden wake up and start infecting other people. So they're finding out that he was the source, though he didn't come down with any Ebola symptoms. They just tracked it back to him, which is very, very interesting, and again, very alarming, because now this guy might have to quarantine himself. I don't know what the fuck he's going to do if he's able to reinfect people once being infected. That's kind of strange, and I think that's the alarming thing about this Ebola outbreak. So, the virus, Ebola now, can lay dormant in the spinal cord, the eyes, placenta, obviously for women, and testicles for men. Very, not strange, just very interesting. And so, being that this thing can lie dormant, I guess CDC and WHO officials are nervous about this, because now they're saying, well, hold on. If this thing can lie dormant, how many other people who were infected in Africa, who've had Ebola, and now are able to infect somebody else 5 years later, right? So how do they deal with that? Do they watch everyone closely now? Do they watch everyone who's been infected, or at least visit everyone who's been infected and look at them and go, shit, they could be the fucking source of a new one? Or What if one of those people are now here in the United States and they get stressed out of some shit? Because I'm pretty sure that's how it's probably released, stress, like herpes, if you will. How do we know that somebody here in Africa, in Africa comes here and they don't get stressed out and they reinfect or start a new infection here in the United States? Then what do we do? Right? So now this is going to bring up a lot of interesting questions. I think we are going to see something interesting with this Ebola outbreak. And hopefully this stays in New Guinea and they got control of it. Right now it doesn't seem to be spreading like it was back in 2013 to 2016, where it spread to like 23 countries, something like that. So with that kind of an outbreak back then, that was 3 years, 2013 to 2016. If it enters the United States, who knows how long it can go on and how bad would the lockdowns be? Again, not scare tactic, guys, just entertaining the fact that we could be entertaining an Ebola outbreak if Ebola can lie dormant in somebody's bodies for 5 years. So guys, this is the Angryprepper. Thank you for watching. You can like and subscribe to this channel. You can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and that's it. And then you can head over to the Angry Truth channel, like and subscribe to that channel. You can also follow me as the Angry Truth on Instagram. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching.